evening and welcome to the News on One TV Network Port Harcourt Center, coming to you live on Megaband 97.3 FM. I am Esther Chimize. First, the highlights. Iyorchia Ayu meets governor candidates, boost of victory in 2023. Accord picks ex-Zamfara SSS Bello Maru as running mates. Police Commission Union declares indefinite strike. Northern Group to protest Tompolo's pipeline surveillance contracts. And the news in details will be right back shortly after this break.
Even those who are gone are with us as we go on. Our journey has only begun. Tears of pain, tears of joy, one thing nothing can destroy. Is our pride deep inside? We are one. Hallelujah, hallelujah, we are one. Hallelujah, hallelujah, we are one. Together we are one. Hallelujah, we are one. Together we are one. Hallelujah, we are one. Together we are one.
You're welcome back, and now the news and details. Amid internal crisis rocking the opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP), its National Working Committee (NWC) was yesterday locked in a meeting with governorship candidates of the party across the 36 states of the country at the party's headquarters in Wuse, Abuja. The closed-door interactive section between the party's leadership and its candidates ahead of the 2023 elections was attended by all of the party's governorship candidates. The meeting came amid calls for the national chairman, Dr. Iyorchia Ayu, to step down by a camp loyal to the Rivers State Governor, Nyesom Wike, as part of the conditions for the resolution of the impasse over the choice of Delta State Governor, Ifeanyi Okowa, as the party's presidential running mate. Despite the worsening crisis, he told newsmen that the party would win next year's presidential election and will win more than 25 governorship seats because of the candidates concerned in their various states. Former Secretary to the Zamfara State Government, Bala Bello Maru, has been announced as the running mate to Accord Party's presidential candidate, Professor Christopher Imumolin. The announcement, which was made via a press statement, stated that the party presented the Northwest political influencer after due consultation and realization of its powerful political clout in the Northern Leadership Hemisphere. The national chairman of the party, Muhammad Nalado, expressed confidence that the party would produce the next president and vice president of Nigeria. He calls on Nigerian youths to take advantage of the youthfulness of the 38-year-old Professor Imumolin to achieve the long-dreamt dream of a youth president who will also embrace the wise counsel of the elders and collaborate with his older running mates. The chairman of the Joint Union Congress of the Police Service Commission, PSC chapter, Mr. Adoyin, in an interview with our correspondent on Thursday, said he has issued a notice of indefinite strike, which will commence with effect from Monday, August 29, 2022, to the management of the Commission over a breach of agreement. The notice is coming amidst disagreements between workers of the Commission, the chairman of the Commission, Mr. Musiliu Smith, and the Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, on which body should be responsible for recruitment, promotion, and appointment of constables and officers. He noted that the IGP and other police chiefs, in connivance with the chairman of the PSC, have overruled the constitutional duty of the Commission. He added that the IGP has allegedly taken it upon himself to carry out the functions of the PSC in flagrant disregard of the Nigeria Constitution, a verdict of the Appeal Court and the authorities of the PSC. The Amalgamated Arewa Youth Group, AAYG, an umbrella body of 225 social-cultural, socio-economic, and a political group, will on Tuesday, 30th August 2022, commence a peaceful protest against the inciting pipeline surveillance contracts to Mr. Government Ekpemupolo by the federal government of Nigeria and the NNPC Limited. Mark Samuel Kure, the convener, in a statement said, in order to effectively manage the crowd that would be participating in the continuous civil action, plans have been concluded to mobilize 10,000 persons to the head office of the NNPC Limited to press demands. According to the statement, Northern Nigeria has suffered so much from the activities of bandits and terrorists, saying that people came to the sad conclusion that the security agencies are overstressed, hence making the case for the engagement of mercenaries to help restore peace in the troubled region. The group alleged that the Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Irabo, a chieftain of the Niger Delta, sharply rebuked the patriotic call by assuring Nigerians that the armed forces are more than able to nip the situation in the bud. In a statement by Captain Ashimu Saad Abdullahi, Acting Assistant Director, Army Public Relations of the Nigerian Army, on Thursday, informed residents living in communities around Gwagwalada, Giri, Tuganmaji, Anagada, Gudumba, Tagilogo, and Makauma in Abuja not to panic as the Army Women Corps NAWC will commence a 7-day field training exercise, FTX, for its troop from 27th August to 2nd September 2022 in Giri Gwagwalada General Area, Abuja. He urged residents to stay peaceful and go about their normal daily activities after seeing a mass movement of military personnel, vehicles, and equipment in the general area and report any breach of security to the nearest authority. He explained that the exercise is designed to test the troops' leadership skills, physical fitness, teamwork, military operations, and provide a platform to ascertain troops' readiness towards supporting all the Nigerian Army's engagement. The statement also advised members of the community to stay away from the exercise area during the entire period of the FTX. The former chairman of the Presidential Amnesty Program, PAP, Professor Charles Dokubo, passed away on Wednesday evening, 24th August, after a brief illness. The former Niger Delta Amnesty boss was born in Abunema, Akuku, Toru local government area of Rivers State on the 23rd of March, 1952, where he had both his primary and secondary education. He obtained various degrees from Huddersfield Technical College in West Yorkshire, University of Teesside at Middlesbrough, and University of Bradford. In 1985, he was awarded his doctorate degree at the University of Bradford and was later appointed a temporary lecturer before proceeding to Nigeria in 1993. Dachong Musa Bagos, a member of the House of Representatives, has urged the federal government to use part of the recently returned $23 million Abacha loot to settle the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU. Nigeria and the United States of America, USA, on Tuesday signed an agreement for the repatriation of $23 million recovered fund said to have been looted by the late General Sani Abacha in the 1990s. Recall that ASU has been on strike since February this year over unimproved welfare, revitalization of public universities, among other reasons. And you are listening to the news on One TV Network Port Harcourt Center, coming to you live on Megaband 97.3 FM. Still ahead, ex-military chief explains how Taiwan can defeat China. Stay tuned as the rest of the news will be right back shortly after this break. Welcome back, and now the rest of the news. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, has rejected a proposal by the National Parent Teachers Association of Nigeria, NAPTAN, to pay the union a minimum of 10,000 naira per parent in every academic section in an effort to end the lingering strike. Resources records that NAPTAN's public relations officer, Dr. Ademola Ekudayo, in a recent interview said the move was to aid the federal government to meet ASU's demand. Reacting to the proposal, HASU's national president, Professor Emmanuel Osodeke, in an interview rejected the offer, urging the association to mount more pressure on the federal government. And still on the HASU strike, National President of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, Professor Emmanuel Osodeke, on Thursday said the federal government could resolve the ongoing strike in one day if they prioritize the demands of the union. Speaking with newsmen, he said that Nigerian leaders should prioritize education like Nnamdi Azikiwe, Awolowo, and what other leaders did in this country. That while they were in school, bursaries were being paid, but now it no longer exists. He further said that the Nigerian leaders should have their children study in the country, that this would resolve the problems quickly. On a foreign scene, according to the retired Admiral of Taiwan Armed Forces, Lee Sin-mi, he believed that China's military can be defeated if Taiwan spends its defense budget wisely. The island nation on Thursday proposed around $19 billion for its defense in 2023, the highest ever. Taiwan is gearing up for a possible Chinese invasion following increased tension after the visit of United States House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. He advised Taipei to assemble a formidable arsenal that is cost-effective and more survivable. He also stressed that conventional weapons like tanks, submarines, and aircraft have higher opportunity costs. In sport tonight, the Nigeria Football Federation, NFF, yesterday absolved itself and the federal government from blame over the ordeal suffered by the women under-20 national team, Falconets, who were forced to sleep on the bare floor of Istanbul airport after missing their connecting flight from Turkey to Abuja. Reacting to the incident yesterday, the NFF, in a statement by its media director, Ademola Olajire, explained that a number of factors, including the inability to secure transit visas for players and officials of the team at the Istanbul airport, led them having to stay 24 hours at the airport in Turkey. He further explained that the NFF did not book the team's tickets from Costa Rica, FIFA did. FIFA also did not envisage the issues that saw the team delayed for more than 3 hours in Bogota and another 1 hour in Panama. By the time the team got to Istanbul, the flight to Abuja had left. The statement recalled that the NFF had, without success, implored FIFA to intervene with the Embassy of Germany to issue the team transit visas before their departure from Nigeria for the team to be able to travel through Germany. Recall that the Falconets were eliminated at the semi-quarter stage of the tournament by a 2-0 at the ongoing FIFA Under-20 Women World Cup by the Netherlands at the weekend. And that's the much we have for now. Before we go, let's take a look at the recap of the major headlines. Iyorchia IU meets governor candidates, boost of victory in 2023. Accord picks ex-Zamfara SSG Bello Maru as running mates. Police Commission Union declares indefinite strike. Northern Group to protest Tompolo's pipeline surveillance contracts. Thanks very much for joining us on Megaband 97.3 FM. I am Esther Chimizi. Do have a wonderful evening.